Hey everybody, welcome back to Jimmy is Promo, and I wanted to shoot a quick video even though it is kind of a little bit late at night. It's right after 9:30, but I wanted to let you know that I just noticed NavStar sitting inside of GoodLock 2020. So this just popped out today, and I was able to get it downloaded and installed on my Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which is running on the Samsung One UI 2.0. But even though I was able to install it, I was not able to open it. So if you guys were able to get yours to work, write a comment below the video letting me know, hey, it worked on my phone. But I do know for a fact it is working on the Samsung One UI 2.1. So this is the newest update of the One UI updates. So I'm just gonna push this one to the side. For some reason, it was not working on that device, but let me show it right over here on the Galaxy S20 series. Now, in order for this to actually work, if you were already using gestures, make sure you go inside of your settings and then make sure you go inside of your display, and underneath the display, you just want to go down to your navigation bar. Make sure you turn off your full screen gestures, go right back up to navigation bar, so this way it's able to make its changes that it needs. So now that you've done that, and if you have a phone that is working with this update, the good thing is that even though it's not working on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, Samsung One UI 2.0, that means it's there and it's really close and it's almost here. So good news there. So let's move over into NavStar. So this is a place that you're able to create your own navigation buttons on the bottom, so your recent, home, and back. So if you've played with some of these and you want to, have yours look a little different, once you turn it on, just go to your new configuration. Now inside of here, now these are just pastel colors. They're very similar in what they look like, especially in camera. So I'm just going to go with this color here. Then for your button layout can be normal and default. You can actually put it as right aligned. So if you're always using your phone with right hand and it makes it easier for you to hit recent, home, and back, you can actually do this. I've done that for quite a while and it's very handy. You also have the left align for left-handeds, and you also have your adding of other buttons. So with this one, you're able to choose any of these buttons and you can kind of move them around and put them in really any order you want. Now the way that I usually set mine up is going to be screen capture, and I usually do next media. Now the reason why I use the media next and screen capture, just because it's two things that I do all the time. Screen capture makes it simple. You don't have to wipe your hand across or hit the volume down and power. And then the next media just means if I'm watching YouTube, listening to music, I hit this little button on the bottom and then it's able to go to the very next song or video. Now when you do press and hold on any of these icons, you are able to move them around. And the other thing too is that because there's two of these sitting right next to each other, if you need your screen capture to be on the left side, then you do that, and then now it's pretty much right in the place you need it to. And then you head over into your icons. You can also change these up a little bit if you want your home and recents and everything to look different. You have all of these to make them change. You also have transparency and adaptive icon colors, which is, I don't know, maybe something I'm going to play with and toggle on and off here and there. When you're actually done, this is where you want to go on the top and then hit on save. And then as you saved it, you just want to scroll all the way down and you go to the one that you just created. But you notice that I had one right over here that I already created. So any of these that you make, you'd actually be able to go to edit so you can change it, or you can delete. So any of these you do make that if you need to get rid of them, change them, you are able to do that with a press and hold. Now on the bottom you have your advanced options. This is where you can show and hide your little toolbar down here, your navigation bar. So with this little dot, because this one is turned on, if you double tap it, what's going to happen is that it goes away. When you swipe up, you'd be able to hit on your recent, home, and back, but then it goes away. If you need it to stay, double tap that small little icon and it's always going to stay. Now I'm going to tap that one just because this is the newest one that we created. So right here is going to be the screen capture. Here's next for the next media, and so on and so forth. You also have this right here. It says show on home screen, and you also have rotate buttons on navigation bar. So very self-explanatory, but the hide and show button was one that's really not, that self-explanatory. So let's say that we go on back, you double tap that little small dot. This way it goes away. When you swipe it right back up, double tap it again, and it comes right on back. But this was just a quick little video letting you know that NavStar is back. Hopefully it works for you on your Samsung device that's already out if you don't have the Galaxy S20 series. Again, this one is running on Android 10. It's running on Samsung One UI 2.0. I was able to install it, but for some reason it doesn't work. So maybe there's gonna be a patch or something that comes through to make it work. Or maybe 2.1 is very, very close, but I believe the 2.1 should be coming early summer. But I hope you guys have liked this video. If you guys did, please give this thing a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to hit on subscribe right over here in the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. and I'll see you guys later.